Hey everyone, my name is Riley and this video is going to show you the top 3 CRMs on the market. Now, these are not just 3 CRMs that I randomly guess are the best. I have made in-depth tutorials on most of the top CRMs on the market and uploaded them to my YouTube channel. So at this point, I have a pretty good understanding of how CRMs work and what constitutes a good CRM. And in this video, I'm going to break down my top 3 picks for the best CRMs of 2024. Starting out with number 1, my favorite CRM by far, and this is Hubspot. Now, the main reason that I would recommend Hubspot CRM to really any business of any size is that you can get started with its fantastic free plan. With this free plan, you get access to the vast majority of things that you need to be able to do on HubSpot, including the main CRM, being able to add and track contacts, getting access to the deals area so that you can view all of your deals in a beautiful pipeline, and you also get access to some of the marketing and sales tools that we will talk about later on. If you do want to get access to this free trial of HubSpot, you can do so using the top link in the description. Once you click on that link, it should take you over to a page that looks like this. So all you have to do is go through and create your account, and that is how you can access the free trial. Aside from the free trial, when you actually want to upgrade and you need more than the free features that you get with HubSpot, HubSpot has plans that accommodate any kind of business size. So when you need to upgrade, you can upgrade to the starter plan. That is the one that I would recommend upgrading to after you have used that free trial. And this is just going to unlock a lot of the limitations that you have on the features with this free plan. So for 99% of people, especially if you run a small business, you will be able to do most of what you need on HubSpot with both the free and starter plans. If you do want to upgrade even further, this is where HubSpot starts to get a little bit more expensive, and you can choose the particular area that you want to upgrade your features in. For example, if we go to the Sales Hub right here, we can see that this is more expensive at £77 per month, and this is everything that you get with the sales area. We can also go over to marketing, which is even more expensive at £702 a month, and this is going to show you everything that you need with the Starter Plus. So realistically, you can actually use HubSpot for a super cheap price, and then eventually, as your company grows, you will be able to upgrade to one of these more premium plans. Alternatively, if you are watching this video as the owner or some kind of director of a much bigger company, then it might be worth directly going to one of these more premium and paid plans if it contains the exact tools that you need. Now we will dive into the features of HubSpot. I will show you everything that you get inside, but I just want to preface this by saying that out of all of the CRM tools that I have tried and tested out, HubSpot is by far the most intuitive and the easiest to use. So I'm right here in a brand new fresh account that I just created. And up here, we can get access to the contacts area. And this is where we can view all of our different contacts. So by default, I have some sample contacts in here. We have Brian and Maria. And then if I want to go ahead and add a new contact into my CRM, all I have to do is click on Create Contact in this top right corner. And then I can go through and start entering some information. So I can enter an email right here. Then let's call this guy James Cleo. We can add a job title, phone number, and some basic information right here. Let's go ahead and create this contact. And then once the contact is created, we can then click in to get a much more in detail and in-depth guide to this exact contact. So over here on the left-hand side, this is where all of the basic contact information is going to be. We can also edit this at any time. Let's say I want to add in a budget right here. Let's just say 100,000. And then we can save. And that is all going to show up right there. In this middle section, this is where we can see the most important data pertaining to this specific lead. So we can see things such as when this lead was created, the lifecycle stage of the lead, where they are right now, any recent activity. So if you have sent an email, if you have called this lead, that is all going to show up right here. We can also see any contacts that are related or affiliated with this lead, any companies this lead works for, any deals that are currently going on in the pipeline, and so on and so forth. Now, what I will say, and what I find quite funny about HubSpot, this is my only kind of bone that I would have to pick with them, is that over here on the right-hand side, we get some very similar information to what we have here in the middle. For example, we can see contacts here, we can see Companies is shown up here and here, deals is shown right here and here. And although this is one of the nicest layouts of a CRM, I kind of feel like this is a little bit of wasted space. So what I personally do when using this CRM as my daily driver is I actually move this over to activities, and in here, this is going to show us a chronological view of all of the recent contact we have had with this lead. So once again, anytime we create a new note where we can go in here, create a note about the contact, anytime we reach out to them via email, calls, create a task with this lead, or set up a meeting, all of this is going to be shown in this activity feed chronologically, so we can see all of the contact that we have had with this lead. Over here, we can once again create a note, email, call this person from inside of HubSpot, create a task, a meeting, or do a few other tasks right here. So that is the contact section. However, if you are working B2B and instead of contacting individual people, you are more in contact with companies, instead of going to this contact section right here, we can actually go to the company section. In here, this works exactly the same way as the contacts area. But what we can do is create a company up here. Let's just say this company is, we'll go on my company, GeForce North. We can also add in some other information right here. But for now, let's just go create. And then once that company has been added, we can click in, see a lot of the same information that we just did on the contacts area. However, most importantly, in the companies area, we can go down to contacts and actually add in different contacts, different points of connection that you are having with that company. So for example, let's say at GeForce North, my main point of contact is, let's go for James Clear. We can then add this, save this in there. And then this is now going to be added so I can see all of the points of contact that I have with a specific company. You can also view your deal pipeline on HubSpot. As you can see, this one shown right here. This is just some sample data. But if we want to add in a new deal, once again, we can click create deal, and you can see the button layout, the way everything works is just super intuitive on HubSpot. And this is why personally, this is my favorite CRM. But once again, we can go with create deal. Let's just title this test. And then we can say this is worth £10,000. We will just create. This is going to be added in to the prospecting section right here. And then we can simply just move this along the pipeline as the deal travels throughout these different stages. And I should also mention we can customize these top areas by going to the board options, then edit stages, and then going in and editing all of these stages to fully customize your pipeline. So that is just some of the basic features that we can get with HubSpot. However, what I will say is that with 99% of CRMs, you are going to get them same basic features. However, let's now look at some of the other sales channels, mainly the marketing and sales hub that you get with HubSpot that really sets it apart from the rest of the competition. Now, first of all, in this marketing area, we have this area right here that we can actually connect our ad accounts to, and we can use HubSpot to tie ad spend directly to company revenue inside of the CRM. See who is interacting with each ad in terms of when they are added to the CRM. You can just get a much more in-detail tracking with this. You can also re-engage with existing customers. So let me just show you how this works. We can go into a demo right here, and then let's just say I'm currently running ads. So essentially what we can do is see all of our ads inside of HubSpot that we have been creating with different business managers. And then in here, we can see the impressions, the clicks, the contacts, everything that we need to know. We can even turn on and off these ads inside of HubSpot. And then if we actually click into this contact, this is going to bring up the exact contact who signed up through that ad inside of HubSpot. So that's definitely one of my favorite and, in my opinion, one of the best tools in the entire HubSpot suite. But in HubSpot, we can also do email marketing, so creating different email marketing templates. We can also build landing pages, websites, and then for these three, the social, SEO, and campaigns, you do have to upgrade to that more expensive marketing plan. So that is HubSpot right there, definitely my number one recommendation. But coming in just behind at number 2 is going to be Pipedrive. Pipedrive also offer a free trial that you can get access to using the link down in the description. Once again, with the pricing on Pipedrive, they have this really custom fit and tailored to any kind of business size. So no matter if you are just starting out, you have a small business and you kind of want to test out a CRM first with a small team, you absolutely can with this essential plan. All the way up to the enterprise, the most expensive plan here at £80 per month. So just to go back to HubSpot for a second, you should really be able to see from the Pipedrive pricing just how many more features HubSpot eventually has when you do need to upgrade this. Like, for example, with this marketing, the more expensive plan is £3,000 per month compared to the most expensive on Pipedrive being 80. Once again, for 99% of people, this isn't going to be something that you have to worry about. But for the select few bigger enterprises and businesses that are watching this video, I just thought I would mention that there. Once again, I am here on a fresh new Pipedrive account. And the first screen that we are actually taken into is the default loading screen of Pipedrive is actually the deals section. Now, this is very similar to the deals pipeline that we saw over on HubSpot, where once again, we can just go up and change the name of each of these sections. So I quite like qualified, but let's change this to like discovery call, for example. Then we can save the changes, and that is now going to be updated right here to discovery call. So as these deals move through, we once again just move these into these different sections until we eventually hopefully close the deal. To access all of our contacts, we can go down to the contact section right here. And then once again, I have all of these sample contacts that are going to be listed in here. If I want to access more information about a particular contact, I can click in here, and then we are going to see all of the basic information of this contact over here on the left-hand side. In this main section, we can see all of the activity. So once again, the history, anytime we made a note, anytime we called this contact, anytime we emailed this contact, that's all going to be shown right here. And then we can filter that into specific areas by using this toggle icon along the top to go into these different sections. If I want to call this contact, I can go over to call, start the call, and then once again start a call from inside of Pipedrive. You can also do email marketing from inside of Pipedrive. However, you do need to upgrade to one of the more premium plans and actually pay for how many emails you are going to send. This is different to HubSpot, where you can send 2,000 emails per month for completely free. And with Pipedrive, this email marketing section can get very, very expensive. Even if you have not a crazy email list, but if you have a relatively well-sized email list, this is going to cost you £267, almost $300 per month, just for the email marketing. One fantastic thing that I do want to show you inside of Pipedrive that no other CRM has, like not even HubSpot has this, is this lead booster right here. So this is a prospector that essentially finds leads from a database of over 400 million profiles. You do have to pay for this, of course, but this can essentially help you automate your prospecting. As you can see right here, you can use like an automated chatbot, find the leads on autopilot, and this looks like a very cool feature. To be 100% transparent, this is not a feature I have ever used. It just looks pretty cool, but I cannot tell you if this is good, if this is bad. It's just there. So those are the main features that you can get with Pipedrive. And the final CRM that I want to talk about on this list is actually not built as a CRM, but can be used as a CRM. So I would say this third option is specifically reserved for people who are very new to the CRM game. CRMs look a little bit confusing. Maybe they will not have to use all of the features. And this third option is actually going to be Clickup. Clickup also does have a free trial if you want to test this out before you actually go ahead and purchase. And once again, you can pick up that free trial by using the link down in the description. Clickup is a lot cheaper than these other CRMs. And once again, this is because this tool right here, it's not built as a CRM. So the features that you get with this are not going to be the same as what you can get with HubSpot or Pipedrive. However, if you just need a basic tool where you can keep an eye on your leads, you can set up a pipeline and drag them through, then this is a tool that you can definitely use as a CRM. However, keep in mind that you cannot do any kind of email automation. You can't call people in the tool itself. This is literally just going to be used as a tool where we can organize contacts and keep up to date with our pipeline. Of course, this means this is a lot simpler to use, and essentially all we have to do to turn Clickup into a CRM is just go down here to create space, and then we want to click on use templates, and then from here in the search templates, we can simply search for CRM. Then as we can see, we have sales and CRM. We have a few different options right here, like we have brand management, we have procurement, but the one that I would recommend to go for is going to be the sales CRM. So let's just click on use template. We will just go through with this. So in here, this is something I really like about Clickup. They give you like a quick step-by-step tutorial on exactly how this works. But what we can do is go into the overview right here, and then you can see we have leads, getting started, accounts, deals, and contacts. So let's click into the contacts area, and just like the CRMs that we saw before, all of the different contacts are going to show up right here. If we want to add a new contact, we just go up to add task, and then we would just enter as the task name the person that we want to add in. So maybe I can add in Ryan Kelly just like that. Then we can go create task. And just like that, this new contact is going to be added in. So over here, we can then go and edit the job title. So let's just say he's in, let's say sales manager. Then we can add an email as well, go into the phone. And if we want to get a much more in detailed view of any of these leads, all we have to do is click in right here. We can make notes on this lead. We can add subtasks or any tasks relating to this lead. We can change the status, priority, and all of that good stuff. So that is the contacts area. Of course, we also have accounts. This is also known as companies. So this is once again where you can go and let's just edit this rather than being company 5 to be my company once again. Then we can click into here and edit everything that we need to within this company. The final thing that I want to show you is this deals area. And right now, you will notice that this deals area looks absolutely nothing like the other two CRMs that we talked about. With the other ones, they had a nice Kanban chart where we can drag things along. However, all we have to do to turn this into the exact same chart is go up to view. Then we can go down to, where is it? Board right here. Add board. And just like that, we have turned this board into the exact same thing. So all we would have to do if we want to make changes to any of these areas is click these 3 dots, rename the status, and then maybe we can call this discovery call. Click on this check mark, and just like that, we have that added in. So we can drag these deals around to these different areas. If we want to add a new deal, we just go add task, and then we can create this out right here. So I will just call this deal 1. Then we can create the task right here. And then we can go in and add all of the information that we need to create this task fully. So if you do have the budget, I would recommend going for one of the actual CRM tools in Hubspot or Pipedrive. However, I did include that option for anybody who is on a bit of a tighter budget or just would prefer the easier user interface of using something like Clickup, and they are happy to sacrifice some of the features that you get with an actual built CRM. So those are my top 3 CRMs. Once again, if you do want to sign up to any of the free trials of any of the CRMs mentioned in this video, you can do so using the links down in the description. Apart from that, if you found this video valuable, don't forget to smash that like button and tap that subscribe button. And until next time, take it easy.